Welcome to Red Carpet TV Nigeria. Kindly click on the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel. For coverage of events, you can call any of the numbers in the description box. Thank you and enjoy our videos. The magnetic melodies of Queen Ayo Balogun raised the bar of gyrations and felicitations that engulfed the Divine Event Center of Banikoro, Lagos as party rockers rolled and twirled with passion on Friday 28, 2020. This round of merriment was the blitz that bustled the burial of a man of repute who was loved by all, Pa Bola Oduyeye, who departed at age 86. Baba's rite of passage actually began on Thursday, February 27, 2020, as families and friends gathered at the event hall of Christ Anglican Church, Bariga, Lagos, for the wake keep service. Melodious and serenious, the sequential hymn charged the atmosphere as rushes of reminiscence about the disease surged forth in everyone's memories. One after the other, the children took the Bible lessons. His good deeds were later mouthed in testimony by children and others. The Archdeacon, Venerable Dipo Adesoye, sermonized everyone on the message titled, "Time is Everything."
Time must come for us. For Baba Oduyeye, his own time has come. Today, we are celebrating it. We are celebrating his journey. It's just like a valedictory service, because the Bible is very clear that every one of us created by God must take death. Gbogbo ènìyàn tí Ọlọ́run dá ni yóò ṣe kí ni yóò tọ́ ikú rò.
The reflective exaltation soon dissolved into a recessional hymn that brought the service to a close. The next day, guests assembled at the main auditorium of Christ Anglican Church for the funeral service. Baba's children were grand in their disposition as they spewed forth heavenly renditions from the front pew. It was a thoughtful service, punctuated with thrilling songs and stirring hymns that echoed aloud the glorious sojourn of Pa Oduyeye in his lifetime. The vicar, Venerable Dipo Adesoye, in his briefly homily, dealt on the essence of living a worthy life. Soon, everyone joined the children of Baba in a frenetic thanksgiving. With closing hymn, the service was brought to a close as everyone filed out after the casket. Churchill's pallbearers later took over and put up a fascinating performance with Baba's casket. These joyous moments soon dissolved into a sober reflection as children and family members proceeded to the graveside for the dust-to-dust rites. Born on November 11, 1933 at Ijebu-Ode, Ogun State, Bola Lawrence Oduyeye was an exceptionally brilliant student of science and mathematics. He taught at the then Oduyeye College, now Adeola Odutola, as a science teacher, where he was nicknamed Good Show. He later studied building surveying in the UK in 1960 and worked at Greater London Council. Upon his return to Nigeria in 1970, he joined Costain Construction Company, where he honed his professionalism and astuteness. Armed with requisite experience in the job, he resigned to set up his construction company. He found love in his wife of over 50 years, Mrs. Ayodele Oduyeye, and gave his all for the success of their children. He called it quits at the age of 86. To conclude the celebration of the great life that Baba lived, guests gathered at Divine Event Center of Banikoro, Lagos for the reception. Guests in lovely attires made bold steps and statements of fashion as they strolled into the magnificent hall. The hall reeked of impeccable decor and immaculate color, from the lovely table settings and seating arrangements to the greeny flowery design that embellished the walkway. The ambience was a bushel of brilliance and exquisiteness, a testament of the deftness and dexterity of Remol Event Managers, an event company owned by one of Baba's children, Mrs. Remilekun Akinteriwa. The venue practically cemented the confidence of guests and solidified their pride as everyone took various vantage positions to relish the taste and class of the occasion. This was further amplified by the sensational melody from the Juju Queen, Ayobalogun. All of Baba's children were good hosts, and this was remarkably proven with the way they treated their guests with variety of food and drinks. From the eldest and only daughter, Mrs. Remilekun Akinteriwa, bold, Beautiful and very brilliant, Remi is a frequent businesswoman with a fertile mind. She is the wife of an accounting guru, financial expert, shrewd politician, and top-notch socialite, Mr. Wale Akintarewa, the Ondo State Commissioner for Finance. To the second born, Mr. Taiwo and Kehinde Oduyeye. And then the youngest child of Baba, Mr. Oluwaseun Oduyeye. Baba's children pull the presence of those that matter, either in the social circle, business firmament, or political arena, to prove their mettle at their father's burial. And their guests were not in any way disappointed with the blast of entertainment that rocked the venue. Soon, everyone was caught in the web of gyration. The children and some of their guests spoke with Red Carpet TV.
Still sad that he had to go. No matter how old our parents are, we still want them to stay on for as long as they can. But he had been ill, I guess he was tired, it was time for him to go, and I believe he's in a better place. He was very calm and he was very fair. Well, I have so many good memories of him. He was just there for me. He was a good father, and I will miss him forever.
He lived a wonderful life, and the main thing about my father was he was a very, very loving man. He showered us with so much unconditional love. The unconditional love he showered us was second to none. And one of the main legacies my father lived was that you should live a honest life with integrity and humility and fairness. And I are incredibly lucky to have had someone in our lives for such a very long time who wasn't just a father, but a role model in every sense of the word. And some of the values he instilled in us are integrity, honesty, humility, and fairness. And I would miss him so dearly.
He brought us up to speak the truth. He taught us that honesty is the best policy. winners never quit, quitters never win. He taught us that don't say yes when you mean to say no. And he was a mathematician and a scientist and an organist par excellence. And we cannot replace him. He was our friend. He taught us that if we tell him that it's wrong and we prove it to him, he will apologize to us.
I would like to emulate his simplicity, his honesty, his kindness, his fairness. I would like to emulate all this. He has already inculcated good virtues into us, and by the special grace of God, we are going to carry on where he stopped.
My father-in-law was more or less like my father when he was alive. He was a very forthright man, was very caring, very loving. He did not love only his wife and children, but even me, who is a son-in-law. And even his grandchildren, he showed so much love to them. He was a man of integrity, was very philosophical and very deep. He so much believed in helping people. He was very selfless. He was a man of all seasons. He was kind, he was generous, and he was very deeply committed to humanity. He's a man I will never forget. He was very caring towards me and even my children who are his grandchildren. And he's a man I'll forever remember for all his good deeds.
From the Red Carpet TV crew, we felicitate with the children of Bola and Dolores Oduyeye for giving their patriarch a befitting funeral and wish the departed soul an eternal rest. Thank you for watching Red Carpet TV Nigeria. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button to subscribe to our channel.